Hey everyone, it's Andrew Nagel again, and now I'm going to show you how I do my spiral detailing on a lot of my pieces. You see it in, I'd say, about 90% of my work, honestly. It's actually a lot easier than you would think, and you've probably seen this piece in another one of my videos when we were doing the channel setting here. But basically, all you're going to be needing for this is two 21G square wires for your base, and then a thinner 30G wire for your detailing. I'm going to be using 18 karat gold on this one. And so now how you're going to start off is you're going to first form whichever swirl spiral that you're going to be doing. I've been using a rectangular wire to start mine off a lot. It's a really good forming wire for that, just because it's really super solid and kind of gives a good base for the rest of the wires to bend against. Another good thing to use is a coil. You can, just twist that into a spiral really easily. Just attach it to the other side and then form the swirl that you need. And then once you've got your swirl and your other detailing, done, that will be underneath the spiral, because I have all of these laying on like the topmost layer of detailing. You're going to feed, once you find an appropriate place to put it, you're going to feed your first 21G base through to the back. And then you're going to attach that to either your frame or your bar, if you have a bar set up. And then you're going to take that first base wire and start bending it around to the shape of your swirl. Use your pliers as need be to guide wherever, but try not to leave too many tool marks on there. They're really hard to clean up in these tighter spaces. These are really good to use to kind of push them into where you need them to go. And then once you've got the start of your swirl going, your swirl or your spiral, whatever you want to call it, you're going to find your second spot for your other base wire. It looks like I've got a pretty good spot right next to this first one. And then just bring that through and attach it back to the bar or the frame. And make sure that bar is nice and tight against the rest of the detailing. Alright, and then once you've got your second one starting there, and kind of bend it off to the side and have it follow the inside of your other 21G. And now you're going to want to start to open it up a little bit here. You don't want it to just follow that all the way, because we're going to have that spiral out to the inside of the piece. Alrighty. kind of form that a little bit more. Alrighty, and then you've got your swirl started. Now, I like to keep my 30G spools just on the side next to a notebook, and I just kind of feed the 30G onto whatever project I'm using. I generally like to start on this outside wire of the spiral, and then I just get the tip of the 30G right underneath that 21G square, and I start to wrap that around a good couple of times. Then, once you've got your 30G attached there, bring it down all the way to the base, keeping the tip on the inside. You know, the tip of that 30G, keep it on the inside of this, you know, opening here. And then you're also going to have this coming either over or under, it really doesn't matter. You're going to do a cross weave basically just on the way out here. So you're going to bring it over and wrap it around that base wire once. Well, technically wrapped around twice, but basically one section of the 30G between each weave. Then you're going to bring it over to this other base wire, wrap it around once, twice, 3 times, and then back over to the other base. And do that just twice again. Then over to the other base. Now this time we're going to go around it 4 times. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then back over. And then now we're going to go over, and now we're going to do this 5 times on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Give it a little nudge, just keep it tight there. And now we'll bring it back over to the other base. Keeping all of those uniform. Wrap it around twice. And then now we're going to go 6 times around here. Cats are breaking into boxes again. They really enjoy doing that when I'm doing stuff. Go away, buddy. You go 6 times around that wire. Tighten it up and then bring it back over to that base wire. Now, you can go as long as you want. This is as far as I'm going to be going on this one, because I like how it opens up to that next one there. I'm going to cut off my 30G and feed that through to the back. I'm also going to bring the silver wire back down and around to the back. The other thing I'm going to do is feed this 30G. So that way I can use it for a little tiny bit more detailing over here. Going to take it and wrap it around. There we go. Wrap it around a couple more times so we can get a little bit of this section of gold there. And then once we're done wrapping that around to create our little section, I'm going to feed that 30G back through to the bottom to tie off to the base. There we go. Alrighty. Finish tying this off. All right, and then with this last section of base wire, we're going to curve it back just like that. You can also feed it along the rest of, whatever segment you've got going on, but I sometimes like to wrap them over and back. So that way I can attach it to the back here, and it almost holds in, whatever I've got going on here, whether it be a coil or, just another detailing wire. And I always kind of like to pinch them down with our silicone tipped pliers here. And yeah, that is how you do the spiral weave detailing. And with this other base wire that I brought around the bottom here, you know, if you keep those open like I'm going to do over here, you can tie them together here and then create another weave out here. I will show that in another video. But yeah, thank you all very much. I hope you enjoyed this one.